but famously you worked with Michael Jackson, true?
Right, that's true.
And you taught him how to moonwalk?
Yes.
When was that? Back in 1979, it says.
Actually, 80.
80?
Yeah.
And how did it happen? How did he...
Shalimar were doing a run at Disneyland, and then people were making a big fuss about my dance, so Michael brought little Janet, and they came backstage, and they stood in the wings and watched the Shalimar performance, and they watched me dance on the stage. Then after that, I got a call from Michael. And
hadn't he already seen you dancing on Soul Train, though? Because Jermaine Jackson's just been in the Big Brother house, and I heard him talking about it in there, and he said that Michael had seen you on TV.
Right, he used to watch me dance on Soul Train. I had no idea back then when I was watching the Jackson 5 and Michael was actually watching me dance on Soul Train. I was like, wow.
He's credited as the choreographer that taught Michael Jackson the moonwalk.
I was doing it already on television on Soul Train in America, and I was doing it on stage with Shalimar. And then Michael brought little Janet. It was in 1980. They came backstage and watched us perform in Disneyland. And then he got the call, and I contacted my dance brother Casper, candidate as well, and we taught Michael the moonwalk.
We have a show in America called Soul Train. And they have certain dancers that kind of stand out on the show. And there was this dancer by the name of Jeffrey who was always doing the moonwalk on that show. He taught him how to do it. He liked it. He saw it and he said, I like that. Can you show me how to do that? And he did.
Did you have like a dancing coach?
No, I never studied dancing before. It always came natural for me. And even to this day, if somebody plays a beat, I'll start kicking in, making counter rhythms to the beat I'm hearing. It's just a natural instinct.
Michael, where did the moonwalk come from?
The moonwalk is a dance that I would love to take credit for, but I can't because I have to be completely honest here. I get a lot of ideas from watching black children, and they have perfect rhythm. So just riding through Harlem, I remember in the early, late 70s, the early 80s, I would see these kids dancing on the street, and I saw a kid doing this kind of sliding backwards, kind of illusion dancing, I call it. And I took a mental picture of it, a mental movie of it, and I went into my room upstairs in Encino, and I started to just do it and dance and create and perfect it.
Did you watch Don Canese and Soul Train?
Oh, I love that show. Are you kidding? Of course I did. I used to watch that catatonically, just watching that. I was mesmerized by studying the rhythm